Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia. Today we're going to take you on a tour of a 2021 Kia Seltos EX all-wheel drive. This one has just over 70,000 kilometers. It's in fantastic shape and it's loaded with a ton of great features, which you're going to see today. The purpose of this video really is to show you the condition of this Seltos, so that way you know when you're buying this car from us here at Clarington Kia that this is the condition that it's in, and you can see the pictures, but the video really tells the story best, of course. So let's jump into this, and I'm just going to point out some of the really cool features on the exterior of the Seltos, which is these LED daytime running lights, which you can see kind of go all the way here across the grille, and at night you can really see this really shines. It's got those nice headlights here and then fog lights down below. And then one other thing to point out here on the front of the Seltos is look at the textured finish on this aluminum part of the grille. This is way overkill as far as the quality of the Kia and how they build this Seltos. This is an overbuilt vehicle, meaning you get tons of value for the money and the classic car that this is in. This is actually a subcompact SUV, which is kind of an oxymoron because, to be honest with you, it's the largest subcompact SUV, which is kind of a funny thing to say. It's the largest of something subcompact, but you'll see when we get to the inside of the Seltos, it really is quite big and roomy inside, but a nice compact design on the outside, which means, of course, really great fuel economy. Now, having a look here, we've got these really nice looking alloy wheels. Those are 17-inch wheels, and then some nice tires on there to boot. The all-wheel drive badge here because it is an all-wheel drive model. I'll give you a nice side profile again as we walk around. Now, I'm looking for dings, dents, scratches, anything I can show you to show you the condition of the car so you know exactly what you're getting. On the driver's door here, there's just some really light minor scratches right there. If we polish, a lot of that's gonna lighten up and really kind of come out. Say it probably gets 50% better when you put a polisher on that, okay? Coming around here, we also have just two little door dings right here. So one right there, and then where did it go? There's another one here. I can barely see it. Right here. You can barely see this one, just to be honest. It just kind of caught my eye. But one little door ding right here, which is kind of unfortunate, but that happens, right? It does have over 70,000 kilometers on it. So 70,800, I believe. So you're going to expect a little bit of cosmetic damage on the vehicle, but very minor. A door ding, not going to make or break this car for sure, right? Now, looking at the back, tailgate looks fantastic condition. On the back bumper here, it does not look like a German Shepherd went and started chewing on it, which is great news. Sometimes that can happen when you're loading things in and out of the car. You know, you drop something and it takes a good bite out of it, but this one's looking good. You can see lots of room in the Seltos, and this is what I mean by being the largest subcompact. There's tons of room back here. We also have a split folding rear seat, so if you're going to IKEA, you buy some bookshelves, they fold down one side, both sides, whatever you like. Underneath here, carpet mats, spare tire, and a little bit more storage for maybe some tools or, you know, an emergency kit or what have you. Can never be too prepared, right? Coming around the passenger side, everything here is looking really nice. There was just a couple little things that I'll note, which were, where are we here? There was something, oh, right here. Just a little scuff. I think a polish tool will probably take that off. And there was one other thing, I believe, on the passenger side, or maybe it was another vehicle. If I find it, I'll show you as we walk around, but I'm pretty sure it was maybe the other vehicle I was looking at. And then as we come over here, oh, there it is. There, found it. Just a little bit of rub right there, right? I bet you again, if we just take a little bit of compound and rub that, that'll come, most of them will come right out. Coming around the front, again, really nice shape. A couple little stone chips on the hood, right? But that's kind of to be expected as well. Put a little touch-up paint on there. It'll look fantastic. Now let's go take a look at the inside of the Seltos, where it gets even better, because there's some features in here that really don't belong on a car of this class. So kind of cool. Looking in the rear seats here, beautiful black perforated leather. Smells fantastic. Definitely a non-smoker vehicle. We have USB port down there as well as the rear heating vent, so people in the back can stay plugged in and nice and warm. And then looking at the front seats, nice sunroof up top, power tilt and slide. The front seats are in fantastic shape. No rips, no tears, no stains, no burns. Same thing for the passenger side here. I always like just to kind of show you that so you can see. All right, now let's hop in. And first and foremost, We have a leather heated steering wheel, which is fantastic for your mitts, especially on cold days like today when you get in. You don't want cold hands. Maybe you had to take the snow and the ice off the vehicle. This will warm up usually within 30 to 45 seconds. Your hands are super nice and toasty, okay? We have our volume, radio controls, everything over here, your Bluetooth. We have our cruise control over here, as well as the page button here, which will go through the LCD display here for the driver. So I'll show you that one sec. 70,842 kilometers. And then I want to show you here, 8.7 liters per 100 kilometers. That's what it's currently getting. Oh my gosh, this thing is annoying. That's what it's currently getting. You can achieve sub 8 liters per 100 kilometers on the Seltos just by putting it in eco mode and really just driving it not very gently, but gently. You can get sub 8, which is fantastic fuel economy, okay? Coming over here, let's take a little scroll down here as we look at kind of the infotainment center in that center cluster setup. We've got a beautiful 8-inch touchscreen display here. You can see Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, of course, are on this vehicle. Now, when I put it in reverse, you get a nice clear rear view camera as well. All right, and one other cool screen that I love, this is kind of the normal startup screen, the radio on the one side, your Bluetooth on the other side, and then your menu buttons down here. That's a nice screen. We also have the tactile buttons on the side, so if you don't like touchscreen, they're all right there. And most importantly, the volume dial is still a dial. It's not something you have to touch on the screen. People hate that. Push button start. On the EX trim level, we have climate control, so just set the temperature and forget it. And then we've got a USB ports down there as well as a 12 volt. Now looking at kind of the shifter display area, so a couple of things to note. We have the drive mode here. In drive mode, what this is when you turn this dial, you're going to see sport, smart, and normal. And what that's really doing is just telling the Seltos how you want to drive the car. Normal, obviously, it's just a normal everyday drive. It's going to try to achieve the best fuel economy for you. Sport will allow you to really kind of use all the horsepower. It becomes very peppy. The accelerator becomes very, very responsive. Smart is the one we get asked most about. Smart mode just picks either normal or sport based on how you're driving. It kind of predicts what you're trying to do. Maybe you're feeling zippy that day. It's going to keep that in sport mode, but then as soon as you kind of get out of that mood, it goes back to normal. So that's how sport and normal and smart mode work. Now we have our heated seats down below, so 3-stage heated seat. Here's that heated steering wheel button, the passenger heated seats, and most importantly, the all-wheel drive lock button. You can lock this in all-wheel drive if you'd like. You don't have to. The all-wheel drive system is absolutely fantastic. It is very, very, very responsive on this vehicle. However, if you want the added confidence of locking it in all-wheel drive, you can certainly do so just by pushing that button. And just giving you a little bit of detail here. Look at this. The cool kind of polygonal design here on the door speakers looks really nice. But this vehicle is in fantastic condition, just over 70,000 kilometers on it. Absolutely priced to sell here at Clarington Kia. No actions on this vehicle, just a fantastic find. And if you'd like to purchase this, you can visit us at claringtonkia.ca, or obviously head down here where you're in Beaumont, just outside the GTA area. We service all of Ontario here with our great vehicles, our great pricing, and of course, our absolutely great service. So wanted to thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and congratulations to whoever picks up this 2021 Seltos EX all-wheel drive from your friends at Clarington Kia. Bye-bye.